Have you ever signed an employment contract you have not read just so you could get the job? Or ever had someone say the bosses can fire you anytime? Well, let's find out what the law actually says, because what you don't know about the Employment Act might already be costing you. So just like a dating relationship has expectations, the Employment Act sets expectations between employers and employees. So the Employment Act basically governs contracts, wages, leave entitlements, termination, and benefits. So let's start by looking at contracts. So contracts are like wedding vows. Would you marry someone without knowing what exactly you are agreeing to? Then why would you sign a contract that you have not read? So, contract or an employment contract is just a mutual agreement between an employer and an employee that clearly defines the terms and conditions of employment. So, we have three types of contracts that are recognized by the law. Number one, we have open-ended contract or permanent contract. This type of contract doesn't have a specific end date or a fixed end date. So this type of employment can come to an end by either party, employee or employer, giving a notice of at least 1 month. And then we have the second one, which is the fixed term contract. So the fixed term contract has a clearly stipulated start date and end date. And this type of contract, if not renewed, automatically expires at the end of the period that was agreed. And then we have the final one, which is casual employment. So casual employment, usually wages are given at the end of the workday, and here there is no expectation of continuation of employment. Then still on contracts, we have what the contract and employment contract consist of. The employment contract, number one, should have the name of the employee, the job title, the job description. So the job title means the position that you will be holding in an organization or in a company. And then the job description. A job description is just a document that clearly outlines the duties and responsibilities that you will be undertaking in an organization. And then we have the probation period. Probation period is just a period whereby you are put into trial to see if you are fit for that job. So it usually is between 3 to 6 months, or might be extended by mutual agreement for up to 12 months. From probation, we also have a contract should also clearly state what the leave entitlements are. So the law grants, let's start with annual leave. There is annual leave, which the contract should clearly tell you how many days that you will be granted. So usually the law grants every employee 21 days annual leave, but some employers are usually lenient. They can extend it to up to 30 days or 25 days. So that depends on the employer. Every employee is entitled to annual leave of 21 days according to the law. And then we have maternity leave, which should be 3 months. And then we have paternity leave, which should be 2 weeks. And then we also have sick leave, which the law says should be. We also have sick leave, which the law says should be 7 days with full pay, and then next is another 7 days with half pay. So that is a total of 14 days sick leave. Another thing is compassionate leave. Compassionate leave is a type of leave that is granted to an employee who has lost a loved one. So that one is usually between 5 to 7 days, depending